ladies, this is Sarah from the Dainty Pear, and today we are going over some breathing techniques that can help you out during labor. I do have a breathing video out there, but it was a while ago, so I just wanted to do an updated one. And basically I'm using the same techniques, but I'm just gonna show you and tell you the different times and ways that you might want to apply them. Are you ready? This is my baby. She just turned 2, which seems really crazy, but it feels like yesterday that I was using all of these techniques, and so I just want to hand that on to you guys. Okay, this first technique is called, what is it called? Birth breathing, relaxation breathing, we can call it whatever we want, counting breathing. But basically you're gonna breathe in to a certain number and breathe out for double the amount that you were breathing in. So this is great for anxiety, it's great for childbirth, it's great for the more relaxed stages of childbirth during transition and maybe even pushing. There might be some different techniques that will work a little bit better for you, but maybe this will work too, so that's great. I originally learned about this in a hypnobirthing book, and then I took a hypnobirthing type class. The instructor was awesome, she taught about it there too. And so we're just gonna use the count of 8 for this purpose. You can use whatever number you want, and it's also a good thing to have your kids do if you feel like they're getting a little bit heightened or stressed or something. Walk them through this technique. What is that face? Can I have a hug? So the count of 8 is the baseline, and so for breathing in, we're gonna go to 4 counts because that's half of 8, and breathing out, we're gonna go out for the full 8. Here we go. And you'll want to repeat that as many times as you feel like you need. The awesome thing about this type of breathing is that it takes you out of fight or flight, and it takes you into that more relaxed, calm state. So that is what I love about that breathing. It's a great exercise that you can be using, especially those early stages of labor before it's getting really intense, to make sure that you're keeping everything really loose and relaxed, which can really help with your labor. Okay, the second breathing technique that I really love and that I've used for literally about 20 years. I was on a flight to New York and I was having some serious panic, and when we got there I was terrified to go back home. I didn't want to go back home because I didn't want to get on the plane because I was so stressed out and so anxious. And our really amazing family friend who we were staying with taught me this technique, and it's called square breathing. Basically we're going to use the number 4, and 4 will be the baseline number, but you can use whatever number you want again, as long as all the numbers are the same. So we're going to breathe in for 4 counts, we are going to hold it for 4 counts, we're going to breathe out for 4 counts, and we're gonna hold it out for 4 counts. And this kind of does the same thing where it takes you out of that fight or flight. It gets your mind concentrating on something else, and it can be really helpful. I've used it and have loved it. So here we go. Breathe in for 4 counts. And then you'll want to repeat that 4 times or as many times as you need. Another really helpful breathing technique during labor is called J breathing or breathing your baby out. Those are some of the terms that they call it in the hypnobirthing community and in other birthing techniques, I'm sure. But basically you want to picture your breath moving through your body and out in a J formation. And I think, especially if you're doing your labor naturally or unmedicated, at least for me, it was kind of an intuitive thing where I was breathing that baby out, and it wasn't the whole time, it was just during really, really intense parts where I was like, oh man, this is painful, I just need to. And this was a great one where if I felt like I had extra adrenaline or energy or anxiety or pain or whatever, I felt like I was kind of blowing it out. Basically, you're gonna take a ginormous breath in, and you're just gonna blow it all out, and it can be a really strong, powerful breath. So, and a lot of that pain, I was really surprised, was helped a lot and managed by certain types of breathing. It is more intuitive. You can listen to your body. Everybody's lung capacity and everything else is so different, and so you can kind of just adjust the numbers. It takes things a little bit more slowly. But I will say, moving on to the next type of breathing, is that during pushing, the panting can be extremely helpful. So during our third baby's birth, I'll put a link to that video up in the cards at the top of the screen and in the description box. But my doctor was saying, okay, now pant, 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 because there was a point in time where I couldn't really push. I think he was taking some of the cord off from around his neck, but I also like had to do something with my breath and with my body, and so the panting was the perfect thing to do. So baby's coming out, the head is out, say they need you to wait a minute and they're telling you to wait, or they're saying don't push, don't push. Sometimes they'll do that and will not direct you to start panting, but panting is a great like pause, if that makes sense. So baby's coming out, they say wait, stop pushing, and you go. Sometimes my pants would be bigger than that. It looked a little bit intense and crazy, but in the moment it worked super, super well. Those are some of my breathing techniques that I used personally. I hope they help you guys. Let me know in the comments below if you have used these or if you have another one that you prefer to use. I'd love to hear about it. Remember to subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos. We hope you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.